Hollow Knight has a mountain of free content. Beyond the base game and the several free DLCs, there's an endless supply of fan-made Hollow Knight modes, maps, and challenges for us to enjoy if we're willing to dig. Even so, installing mods can be a tricky process that often fails to work or corrupts our save file and even destroys our game. Luckily, Hollow Knight's modded community is set up to work to mod without any hassle. If we're willing to spend 15 minutes setting it up, we can enjoy enough free content to last us until Silksong. In this Hollow Knight mod guide, I'll review how to install and enable mods without any hassle. As a bonus, I'll detail the top 3 mods we can enjoy to make the most of our modded experience. Alright everybody, let's begin. Installing mods. While most games force us to go into the game's files to deal with the mods themselves, we can actually access a program called Scarab that has a list of trusted mods that we can choose to download and install through that program. After clicking the link below, we'll pick the right version of Scarab for us, whether it's Windows or Macs, download it, and then drag Scarab into a separate folder. Next we'll click on Scarab, choose for Windows to allow it, don't worry, it's safe, and look for where a game of Hollow Knight is located. It's usually located in Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then Hollow Knight, but Scarab usually knows where it is, so that shouldn't be an issue for us. After it finds the file, we open up Scarab to find a host of mods that we can enjoy at our leisure. To enable a mod, we'll have to install it and then enable it in the menu before opening the game. Upon opening the game, we'll be treated to a small load screen that's kind of new, a spot in the top left of the game that shows all of our installed mods, and a new menu screen dedicated solely to mods. Now we're ready to dig in. While there are hundreds of fantastic mods that we can leverage to enhance our playthrough, from making the game easier or playing new challenges with wacky skins, I advise the bottom 3 mods for a fun entrance into the world of Hollow Knight's modding. Okay, here we go folks. Number 1, Easy Mode. Whether we're fed up with the Radiance or want to enact our vengeance upon every primal aspid, Easy Mode drastically increases our health and damage while decreasing the cost of charms. While extra health and damage is excellent, especially against tough foes and the Pantheon of Hollownest, allowing us to use more than half the charms on the menu was a fun change that led to some exciting playthroughs with overpowered setups, like speedy healing Slug Knights that could safely focus in a quarter second, or playing as Knights with optimized damage and spell builds. Frankly, while I appreciate Hollow Knight's challenge, I like getting more into use out of all the charms I've collected, and enjoying an easy mode after the 300 hours of challenge I'd endured in the base game was a welcome change. Number 2, Benchwarping. Simply put, Benchwarping allows us to travel to any bench in Hollow Knight right from the pause menu. Whether we're looking to cut down the journey home to Dirtmouth, or are playing on Still Soul difficulty and want to skip an anxious trip to the Ancient Basin, we can leverage this mod to avoid backtracking and save ourselves some time. To use this mod, we'll have to hit escape and then use our mouse to click a destination and where we want to go. We can also set down artificial benches of our own, so we can create checkpoints for areas that deserve it. All in all, this mod saved me a huge hassle after traveling back and forth across Hollownest, and it'll save us a few hours if we're in a rush or want to beat the game in minutes. Number 3, Randomizer 4. For one of the more chaotic experiences out there, we can mess around with Randomizer 4 to shuffle the items, rooms, and enemies in each area. While this mod is wild and even unusable at times, it can lead to some fantastic interactions, like walking straight from Dirtmouth into the Abyss, or even turning all of the Vengeflies into the game into copies of the Hollow Knight. Frankly, while I love this mod, it's very fickle and it's hard to use, as we can easily find ourselves in dead ends if we're progressing without basic abilities unlocked or with minimal health. I recommend going into this mod with other mods equipped, like Benchwarping if we find ourselves stuck, and even Easy Mode if we're fighting late game enemies so soon. Even if it is a struggle, Randomizer 4 offers us a wholly different experience for us to enjoy. Well, thanks for watching. Hope I've made your Hollow Knight experience a little bit more wild. See you again soon.